What's that? Studying for a final that happens today? Too bad, Castlevania time. Okay. Let's see. Remember the controls? Good first step. Where were we? Yes, we were in Castle B. The place we just discovered as being an opposite of Castle A. And then there's all this crap that I missed in this general area in Castle A, speaking of it. Apparently, like, a save room with an obviously breakable wall. It was basically like this, except that wall was obviously, like, a different color. And it wasn't monochrome as the save room, because it was in Castle A! And, yeah. So, I guess what we might as well do... Oh, hey, a clock in the clock tower. How about that? What I might as well do is, rather than immediately exploring Castle B's different environs, is finish exploring Castle A now that it won't shift. Right? That should work, yes. Maybe? Because I have yet to discover where you can switch between Castle A and B if there is another place besides the Death Star door type thing here. Did the Death Star have a door that had like 50 doors in it? Maybe I'm thinking of a window. Maybe I'm thinking of something completely different. I don't know. Star Wars is not my specialty. So, that whole center of the castle, as you can see, does not exist in Castle A, at least in our previous endeavors. So what we're gonna do here is wonder why the giant slime was the battle right before the, you know, happening of Castle A and B's revealing split thing, making the slime battle a turning point in the game of sorts. No, I will not stop checking the map relentlessly. So let's explore. Ah, yes. Also, I know for a fact that things that I do in Castle A will affect things in Castle B and vice versa, okay. Because a comment hinted at me that. That's not really a spoiler, so I think I appreciate it. And there was... Neither do I not appreciate the comments that told me I was missing some stuff. It's the kind of thing I like. And also I like checking maps forever. So... our goal is A, find that save room, B, find the darkness, which I missed the sliding passage in, and C, go backwards through time and Castle A it up in some other places. The other save room is probably this way? Question mark? I guess I don't care about surviving. I do know that this is the Skyway, which is where the save room was. I would also like to acquire a different sub-weapon, if such can be contrived to happen conveniently. I don't really remember where all of them are or anything. Save room was down here. That wall is so obviously miscolored, but it doesn't break. Am I supposed to do something to it? I don't know if there's anything specific I can actually do with this thing. Am I missing something obvious? Probably. Hmm. I don't think I can actually do anything with the save room's differentness at this time. Anyway, where was the darkness? I think it was down from here. Well, there's holy water. I'd prefer to get the fist back. I think there's a fist around here too. If I remember correctly. Here we go. Here we go. I believe they said there was a sliding passage in the right area of the darkness area. As such, I will look. Ah, yes. Hint card 2. Well, that answers that question. The eyes of the goddess statue point to a secret passage. Interesting. Let's meditate on that for a second. That was not just a cover for blowing my nose. I think the goddess statue it's talking about might be just up here, actually. Like, out of the darkness type. Whoa! Almost tripped into spikes there. Not a good habit to have. I don't know if tripping can ever be a habit, unless it's not the same sort of tripping that I'm talking about. What goddess statue? God, I hate this thing. That's not a goddess, is it? I mean... Yeah, okay, so I'm not sure what it's talking about exactly. I guess I'll have to be on the lookout for goddess statues. Okay. I can do that. Now then. What we want to do is make our way up to where it would connect to the part that wouldn't have previously been Castle B. And then we can see what it's like in the good castle of Castle A. If that's how this works, and I'm not out just wasting everyone's time. Which is sort of what you'd expect from this sort of LP, I think. I mean, can you expect a quote-unquote blind run to go, oh hey Fist. I'm going to assume walls like that are going to come crashing down in Castle B exploration. And as such, will be opened in Castle A at later times. This was a boss room, I think. And here's a warp room, because that's not what I'm looking for. I did not go up enough. I love this weapon, probably. Yeah. Before I forget. So, where am I going? Okay. This is seriously ridiculous. I cannot read maps, apparently. So we need to go up in here. And then we need to go left, up, 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 up. I think I can handle it. Seems like I have to go up a lot, basically. Wait. Was that a locked door? Kinda wanna say it was. Huh. Yeah, it was. What am I talking about? So, I did really want to go to the warp room. So I could warp back to the other side of Castle A, and... Yeesh. Apologies for all this... Whoa, I have an arrow through my head. Apologies for all this... Whoa, I have an arrow through my head. And, or backtracking. Nope, that's not right. It's further down. God. I am disappointed in myself. That was totally necessary. What stone do I even have equipped? Green, okay. Why not, actually? Even though it lowers my attack, and I can do this manually, I might as well go with a non-elemental one. Just so... This wasn't a boss room. It would be ridiculous to have a boss right outside of warp. Just so I don't have to guess weaknesses or something. Okay, now we are... Castle B again. Huh. Okay. Guess that... Oh, yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, so the actual plan now is to go back to Castle B where I started, because that's obviously what you're supposed to freaking do. I'm so dumb. I'm so poisoned. This might take a while. I have no idea what that wall can be done with. Or what can be done with that wall. Nani. Ah. Okay, now this episode actually begins.